Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Battle Breakers videos. 27 days of logging in, another godly gift. Be sure to send me a friend request in game to get in on my daily godly gifts and to be able to use the heroes that I'm lending out. It is the friend code LokeHansen, the same name you can use as a supporter creator code to support me. You can use the supporter creator link in the description as well to renew your support because it lasts about 14 days. Remember that when using my supporter creator code or link, a portion of sales goes to me. But anyway, wow, crazy amounts of gaming that I am putting into Battle Breakers because I am so massively hyped about it. My daily routine, going in, completing whatever I can in the event tab, buying out the chests. We're going to be looking at the different stores, like the massive amount of experience points that I am getting by completing my quests in the game. I am completing both the quests for like the midnight reset and for the 12-hour kind of noon reset in this video. If you guys are wondering how much you can boost forward by completing these hammer quests and daily quests, I'm also like buying some building materials here. I am still not capped on my ancient factory. It appears to be able to just go on and on and on and on forever. I mean, it is the one thing that we can really boost stuff into. I don't see like a massive benefit of doing it so far. I may be getting slightly more factory hero crystals than I was at the start of the game, but I don't feel like, wow, it has really been worth it for me to upgrade my ancient factory. But I'm just continuously like making these building materials and trying to make these free items to see if it's gonna be like really interesting at some point, so that we can like talk about, was it worth it to spend 14 days of just making building materials or not. But anyway, besides that guys, I am emptying out pretty much everything that I can in the secret shop and in the marketplace, getting whatever map fragments that make sense for me. The most important thing that I go in here for is of course essence. And then like the foil stuff, because the way I play the game is that when I have maxed out a hero completely, when I have like promoted it, evolved it, maxed the gear, maxed every one of the elixirs, then I make it foil just so that I can see pretty easily in my hero lineout if the heroes that I have still need a little bit of nudging or they are like completely good to go, also in terms of the special hero experience points. So I'm buying also like the super rare kind of fragments for the underwater forest and things like that, because there are, I think, crazy heroes that we can get from there, but it's like the grind is so real. So this is the first batch of completing daily quests, and as you can see, I'm getting more than a level by doing this, which is pretty cool. Almost 2 levels by completing my daily quests, and I can do this twice per day, which means that about 4 levels where I am in the game. I feel that is pretty nice. I decided to make my very first Gigatech bot out of these tokens that we can buy and get for like selling the RTX bots, and I was hoping it would be crazy. It is like, it seems as if it could be really fun if you go in with a full group of them. But the reason why I bought it was not to play with it. No, it was really just to put it into the monster pit. It's a sad but true kind of thing. At some point I want to be looking more into them, but they seem like sub-mediocre, to be honest. But what I really wanted was to get a hero out of the collection book. This one here, Tebold. I had him as like my next highlighted reward, and I've been like really happy with Tirali, so I just had to get him to see what kind of a hero he was. He is a Shadow Knight. It's a nice thing to have for tactical usage, but it's not like, in my opinion, the crazy kind of thing. And this is a very rare like special breed of a tactical strategic unit. The passive skill boosts up archers, which is like really amazing for like a critical chance for archers. He has a bit of a combined attack with his seeking missile, so he deals some pinpoint damage and some area damage. I don't exactly know what kind of a battle I want to be playing with Tebold in, but he is mine now, and once I have had a chance to fool more around with him, I'm gonna be talking a little bit more about him. Right now he's just like really a strange but interesting hero that I had to have and now need to fool around with. I got ghost ship fragments from my second batch of daily rewards today, which means that in this video we are going to be looking into the ghost ship captain, because it is something that has been highly requested, and I definitely want to highlight and talk about all of the different heroes in the game, which is going to be like a 3-year project or something. But once again, accepting my friend requests, I do this at least once per day in the Epic Game Launcher and in Battle Breakers. And then like right now, these are the heroes that I have offered as my heroes you can play with, but I'm probably going to be swapping them out with different heroes later today, because I don't feel they were like the most interesting heroes for me to be lending out. I don't think you can use them for a lot, but I wanted to share them so that you can see if these are heroes you want to be buying in the store. But anyway, another batch of daily quests, like the noon kind of reset, even more rewards from the different stores. So this is like a huge part of this game really appears to be playing actively enough to go in here and get your freebies and buy your things 2 times per day, especially if you have access to the secret shop for free as well, which is one of the things I got as like a bonus for upgrading my account. So that has been pretty nice, because I'm saving 200 gems per day just on that. But anyway, look at all the stuff we have here. Normally I don't go in and just buy everything in one shop first, because sometimes we have some really expensive stuff that costs like 12,500,000 or 25 million. So before burning all my currency, I like checking out what we have in the different stores, and often, like with now, I just end up buying everything I can use that costs these normal coin currency. But if we had like that one kind of crazy thing, like a magic chest or something for 7 million, I kind of wanted to have that secured before buying out essence, because even though we get a decent amount of essence in here, it is still, I mean, we need 13 just for the last promotion for a hero, so we need a lot of this essence, and I have a lot of heroes and many of them are far from max. The only thing where I am pretty comfy right now is in relation to light essence. I have more than 100 light essence, but it's not because I don't want to be using it. I was kind of hoping we would be getting the next season now. It still hasn't appeared. We're like almost a day past when the last one ended, so I don't know what we're gonna be having. But like you can see, I have ghost shift drifting ghost ship fragments here. I have 6 of them, so I can go into the ghost ship twice. But that's not all I want to do. No, because I was like pretty okay by having my Tebold hero, but I decided I gotta put in some of my premium pets into the monster pit as well. I have 2 of each, and these are way overkill. I casually use them when I autoplay, but for many of the games where I am like trying to crush things a bit more strategic, I actually don't use them, because I want to know that I have beaten them without using the pay to win kind of pets. And I got a duplicate of every one of these pets when I bought the last upgrade in the game. So I decided, let's put in all the duplicates. 1 premium pet of each kind is enough for me. So just boosting up, getting a lot more from the monster pit. All of these rewards are just gonna make it easier for me to push through content. The regen one here is crazy, because it is one of the only places you can get it, along with the mana boost. But as you can see, my monster pit is starting to look decent. I don't have a lot of heroes in here that aren't 120, so I haven't been evolving and promoting the heroes in here, but it is something I need to start looking into, because it is getting really hard to find new heroes that I can put in here that don't really match up with what I think is a good hero. But anyway guys, I grounded down the ghost ship for the captain. I'm gonna be going in there once again with her. But once you have 100 of these fragments, tokens, things, you can combine them into one hero. And the Ghost Captain here is a Dark Element hero by default. but you can actually evolve her to a light element. Now, her attack doesn't end the turn, and she attacks twice with her basic attack up to 70% damage. Not really that interesting, but something that you're gonna be using like as a tactical thing. What I was most curious about was, is there going to be a difference in the abilities when I have her as a light element hero compared to a dark element hero? But it appears that it's like exactly the same thing. So that was a bit disappointing. I would have liked to see two different ways to use the Ghost Captain. But the basic concept with her, I feel, is that she's a survivor. She has like a 40% dodge by default, which is pretty crazy. And she becomes ethereal after taking damage, increasing her dodge chance to 100% for the next 2 attacks. So if she takes damage, she's gonna be impossible to hit without like using abilities that ignore dodge. So that is definitely something you can consider for your gaming. I don't really see where I'm going to be needing her in the game, and I only have few of these like Forgotten Lands kind of areas left to play, but what I expect to do is to boost her up completely, get one that is light element, and once I have both of them, I'm going to set them as the heroes that you guys can borrow, so you can fool around with them. And unless I get like smarter, I'm probably gonna put them both into the monster pit, because having a hero that is with 100% dodge chance, if that is her main ability, I don't really see. I'm a bit more of an aggressive player, so I don't think it's something I'm gonna be like using much in the game. She also has a special ability where she haunts the opponent, dealing a lot of damage at the end of the turn. I kinda also just want things to die when I hit them, so unless it is going to boost up to crazy, silly, high amounts of damage when her special hero level boosts up to level 20, again, I don't really see it as a hero that I will be needing in the game, but it is a fun thing. If we're gonna be having a bit more of a pirate thing, I mean we have the Sky Pirate Varus that is available from the collection book, not the collection book, the Monster Pit as well. So if it would be more of a tribal thing, you can now have pirates. It would be like really cool. You can have ethereals or something. But again, I just got her today. This is my absolute first look into her. And I took her into the ghost ship where you earn her just to see can I make her useful in here. It is only a level 80 map at the highest difficulty tier, and I'm closing in on a level 400 account, so obviously I am massively overpowered. But I went in here with my treasure hunter team just to farm a bit of currency, and in the process try to see can I test out how the Ghost Captain works. Like if I get a boss and I use the ability, is it just gonna be crazy? And so far I'm sorry. I know this is a hero that some of you guys were like super hyped about. It's not really doing it for me. But again, no elixirs, no gear, no promotions, no evolution, so she is completely vanilla, just max to level 120. And she's not in any way like making me like wow compared to like what I have here, Kalis the Branded. I think Kalis is amazing. I have just the Pathfinder, also a pretty amazing hero. And they're just carrying this run while giving me a lot of gold. So the Ghost Captain, survivability, when am I gonna be needing that? When I'm up against really, really tough, challenging battles where I just need a surviving hero that will be able to take a few punches, delay the turns, something like that. And I don't know, Forgotten Lands, I have 4 or 5 levels left. I hope to complete them before work weekend, because then I have done everything in the game. I think so. I don't know if we're gonna have like a prestige option when we have done everything in the game. That would be a massive positive surprise, but I think I'm closing in on having done all the content. So I'm also holding a little bit back on the Forgotten Lands because I know how I feel when I'm done with the game, and right now I'm just so hyped about the grind. getting all the heroes up and running. And I don't want to be losing that yet. I haven't even played the game for a month, so hopefully I'm going to be able to hang on to progression just a little bit longer, especially because some of the heroes we have at the end of the monster pit just sound so silly, crazy. I also have Lyra the Unbreakable that I want to look into. I have the Hand of Ares that I want to look into. So there are loads of heroes I don't even have yet. So it just feels wrong to almost be done with the game. So I'm really hoping that when they add the next battle pass or the next season, the next event to the game, we're gonna be getting a new area as well. I can see this as a game that I could play forever and ever and ever, especially if we got some kind of infinite game mode where it could be even like a bit of a competitive PvE game where like how many stages, how many rooms have you completed? This dude is on the leaderboard. He went to stage 2340, or you guys get the idea. It would be fun, and then have the different tiers. Like when you completed stage 500, you could start there as the next star in the map. And just, I don't know, I'm just putting things out there because there are so many things I can see working out for this game, giving us more of both a competitive scene, even though it is a PvE game, but also giving us content that just gets harder and harder and harder. Where right now we have a game that seems like when you've played it for a few weeks, you can pretty much win the game. And then we have the Forgotten Lands, where it isn't really about being strong, but about do you have the right heroes to work with, such as Sarah. So yeah, I don't know, we're gonna be looking into that. But anyway guys, that was what I had to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, the support. You guys are amazing. Bye guys.